AJX discipline for being Joel. So this show was a really good show tonight. Others loved it. So I'll go with a 10, 11 out of 10 from today's. So this was a really good show. So let's get breakdown of your story and the breakdown of stories, rivalries, and couple stuff like that. So if you want to subscribe in this channel, get one membership, and my description is below on my screen below. So here's my news channels in the top on my screen below. We get news channels every day, also a globe. In the two separate ways. It's so much more. So let's go live right here for tonight's AWX new discipline for being Joel. So I just have a 0 hour. We got Pentagon, LGASPERADO, the spell. We take on CRU is a John Cass family. So I was after a back and forth class into the ring. So the spell YUYA, the spell I was left along with Leo was and caught him with it did boat to win. I just saw John Cass family in CRU and attack the winning team until Tomohiro Ohasi has survived, and he painted this also with a brainbuster and set the hills running. I just said 2 stories of this match tonight. So this was looking installable on his own and Robert Strong, and Kyle O'Reilly is still discussing on who they can trust. So after the force was in another sale to a welcoming loud crowd that could have news and even more to focus this hot tags exclusive forces of racing discipline stars. I just a second and made for a more awkward match. But it hopefully has a big payoff was coming down the line at this stage. And when Robert Strong was interested of unless it comes off a simple bad strategy. So this was broccoli in moments like this. So I wasn't just an amount to a forgettable opener for the 0 hour. But it could hopefully indicate the between the father and losing more in AEW when he is able. When Spocky says this will be the fourth last for Benny Joel for Hero and Hasi to Hasi, so he Storm could fit to take his member spot on the main card. So in the winner of this match, they got Robert Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, EL is spelled DESPERADO is spelled. So I think with John Cass is once again whenever his bad Spanish it does it for his hero trying to hype him up. And more than his other family members, and you got a miserable sense of support during this match. And just it feels like the much more team throughout in process. Robert Strong had trouble trusting anyone but Kyle O'Reilly. So And yet also a back stable puts the artist away from celebrating with a horsey. So the next man's got 6 speed, 8 Marco, and spell OKU is we take on Legacy in case of Hackney. I just at a home, a constant hero with Marco OKU. It took some tough bumps along the way in this fight. I just for a Benito win, but Legacy until it lower in Busa Khan and selected for him and for the open gave of Hackney followed by the split gun to win. So also while OKU has had a limited appearance in AEW, he was a clear crowded favorite after to try out this match. After he played it well to see the crowd turn out, he was set a heart of this match from his advisor bump early onto the floor to his body fight down to the stress out and really pull off a hang upset. So I think it was not a big surprise that OKU lost into the end has the only Capel in this match. It's not signed to AEW. He was fighting a wrestling trio on the hillside, and hopefully through this was a strong sign that AEW should consider signing him, OKU, who worked very well with 2 of AEW best signings in 2025, like Speedball Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight. So, and winner on this match, Legacy, is the case of Hackney. And you win Speedball and Knight and OKU or slap Legacy on his head and get on his apron much just a delight of the match. So after when OKU took a bad bump on the outside after it saw a tackle from Loa, and lucky he was able to keep going with so much confidence that he dove onto Ricochet, later with a somersault. So in the next match we got Hardy Cameron, Queen Amada, and Ray Nightingale. We take on Trigger of Madness of Making Bang. So obviously due to some Muscus throughout the babyface team could not run against the overwhelming force of Making Bang. After the Trigger of Madness so and made so Ray Nightingale was knocked off the apron before planting Hardy Cameron with a mega bomb to win. At this point, this was by so far the best as so far. Also a night in point of 8 of the best in the AEW Women's Top Division right now against East O. I mean, these women have been fighting closely for the past couple of months. It wasn't forms, and this may have been the best team match between them so far. Making Bang wasn't inscrutable in this match. So I wasn't in a way seeing it Sparky with this coming. It has a babyface win in blood and guts, and need to look inscrutable here. After when Chris Jericho and Will still cannot get along, Queen Mother is to focus on Tangle and Sonny Hart and Sky Blue has strong team, has 80 and 80 right now. Energy in this match was sport and just could have easily sorted onto the main card. So in the winner on this match, Megan Bang, Sonny Hart, Sky Blue, and Tangle. And the winner was by so far the most power of women in this match. And it is a match played to that the Screaming Hope, the strongest hot tag salesman. Megan Bang was lifted Renata on her back and then caught Queen Mother running at her, punching both at the same time. And during Quest, Challenger refused to tag in Renata, only trusting Harley Cameron. In the Ford, Bobby Ford was not a legal competitor, but when it openly it dove into the asset behind the referee back. Integra dove onto Kamala outside in brawl with her at the way up the ramp. Harley Cameron took off her face mask and busted Megan with it reportedly. So we got World Trios titles, so OPPS, we take on Bullet Club, War Dogs. And you went Clark Connells, Andrada Murray, and Robbie X, just so a Skelly. Let's go to the street that sounds the OPPS, one that most have so far. So opposite however, Samoa Soul, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Cerise Abada were two running over by the club War Dogs inside the win with Muscle Buster. This was a fun car crash start, but Anya says the 6 men and Hank Mangles in steady impact offense. And two wins that Manning's almost came out of nowhere, but the OPPS had got his song supposed to ramp up, going to take out on their opponents at once. I think it could have used a bit more time to build a drama. It would have been nice to see more focus put into just highlights instead of letting know with top stars to a Jetty Talent, Money and Robbie X. Also, however, at the end of the day, this was good fun to close out several hours and left plenty of room for the main card to step up to the next level into the ring. And we're never going to lose here. The Charles ring is still feels fresh, but more. So over the company's trios need to step up, stepping soon. And the winner of this match, Powerhouse Hobbs, Cerise Abada, is Samoa Soul. It wasn't before this match. Tony Khan brought out Martin Hart and her son, OCE. It was an awkward segment that did not work. I will deposit in attendance. I just got a both playing that Andrew Connells was once a student of Cerise Abada, so a wrestler punished Connells by tossing him reportedly into the barricade. Andrew Ridges deposit great wrestling for multiple stars on the silver hour. Samoa Soul was the most popular man before the main card. So this was a strategy Aubrey Edwards late to allow the War Dogs to team up, and so is a side up into Sabata low blow him with the middle rope. In next match, they have a tag team match. They got Adam Copeland and Crescent Caves. We take on Chris Witz and Kip Sabian. As you will, Crescent Caves slowly won over the crowd. Deposit struggling to film his competence in and causing Chris Witz. At once, he had the crowd behind him. And you will, Adam Copeland and Crescent also found their old, so I think against the radio superstar to spill Chris Witz out of the ring and gets it and kept Sabian for a cold spill to take the win. So this was a story and only showcase of what Christian and Cope stood their best into the ring. It was dramatic and crowd pleasing. And you went Chris Witz and wasn't real protect the crowd of what he and Kip Sabian gave the newly reformed team enough of a fight. So I think it's a pay-per-view spot. And your bike said in it was clear that the radio superstar imposes to have a bet. And but they will need to do more work to accomplish the best tag teams in AEW, sparking another threat of FTR. And the winner of this match, Crescent Caves and Adam Copeland. I just said a crowd understood that I was fascinated signing that a lot of games that Dean sent on the speakers. So it was a Brian Dennison showing a commentary with Skyneball and Tarziani to start the main show. Underwater Chris Witz arrived to his Crescent Gate name to crowd quickly centered the source at him. Adrian Cope let Crescent start, but he tagged out quickly with Chris Witz tagging in. The radio superstar caught Kip Sabian into him at Chris Witz, whose Kip Sabian has a powerbomb weapon to take down Cope. I just said it just caused Chris Witz and Sabian to get more discussive with each overthinking to Sabian reporting to Mother Wayne. So Andrew Wayne Sabian got busted open a bit during this exclusive, making him look like he was in constant put down to stress out. And he said the crowd saying money, hey baby, to Christian during the match. And afterward, and while Cope and Christian locked hands. So in the next match, they got TNT, Saves It match, it's all online. They got Carl Fossil, we take on Time Bomb. So also after tasting Carl Fossil, when did he suspended? After with Time Bomb almost caught supposed star with a small package coming to the brain buster, but Carl Fossil kicked out and got into a scuffle. Brain buster forced the win. After the forced through stand out also a night to live up to the Forbidden Door spotlight, the Time Bomb, and finally got to a solo spotlight, and he made the most of it. I just said it started slow, mostly from a dramatic prompted, but the Time Bomb took all the focus on this match as his was a silence. I just said away he revealed so a possible upset in one of the most predictable contents of the night on the table. Carter Russell stepped up just a time bomb as the piece rose to every pitch by the close, and these men were clear and causing that third fight and getting down the line. I just said Punisher could not lose here, but with Hominu is not brought back, we're going to compete in AEW when he is able, it will be risky. So, in the winner of this match, Carter Fossil. After Officer Walker Stewart, replaced by Tony Gianni, was the fourth match, including disappearing talent. Carter Fossil showed his strength against Honolulu into the corner, discovering Worley from the time bomb, punching him with an athletic back simplex. Honolulu laughed at the strikes of Carter Fossil, then he kicked out of a big boot and Carter Fossil before one. After a time bomb finally turned the piece with an apron, DDT, and Lego bomb to the floor, with John Carter showing a commentary to talk up Carter Fossil, but he slowly lost his voice as Honolulu turned the tide. So, in the next match, we got WWF Championship match. It's all online. We got Mercedes Moné. We take on Alex Winslow, Press Fong, and Bo Sitter. After with Mercedes Moné is escaped with a win against suite of women that overpower her throughout. Press Fong took out Bo Sitter and Alex Winslow, only for the CEO to receive her Conquest bomb, making a stack up a pin for three. After this match, just highlights the strength of three of the best powerhouse in the received brands. After the CEO survives with the win, but she was focused on giving her silencers this spotlight, and they needed to walk out of this match with bigger stars. So, after with Bosetta walked into in this match with the last hype behind her and very fit and has the main fit. After a contest seat was sold as installable by any one competitor, the scouts just rats so just struggle a bit to keep the peace to some. But that makes us calm down to spending too much as a 21-year-old star is still running in stardom. Price Fong also looked great in throughout, but she did not get caught as many big spots as the old competitors. She did great get the last big moment before the finish through. Alex Wilson was a crowd in favorite and could have taken a stronger role on the stretch with the fans behind her, but this could only be the beginning of the rivalry between her and the CEO. a winner of this match, Mercedes Moné. So Moné came out after a Royal Guard arrived at 8 men holding 8 of her championship belts, and everyone got excited in this match from the crowd, but Alex Bliss was the close favorite despite when she had a throw. Both Cena and Jasmine only taking down above Alex Mitchell and press phone and then throwing the CEO onto both aside. Alex Mitchell and press phone were together only in often to found a path to taking down on both Cena. We have an all-four women match in the corner with Alex Mitchell was space for the 4 women simplex with the CEO taking the force of it at the top. Moné caught Alex Mitchell in press phone and the standing ankle to fall out, and Alex Mitchell turned it around into double super suit that Bolsetta broke up. Press phone finally got one up on Bolsetta with a complex bomb, taking her out for the final stretch. So, in next match, we got IWCP World Heavyweight Championship match. We got Shaq Supreme Suno. We take on National McGuinness. As you win Shaq Supreme Suno and National McGuinness, it was a clean Johnson showcase. It was a gobbling around to the ring, involving giving each all space to breathe. As you enter in, CSC caught a pan tap with a sunset flip, a pan for the 3 count, and just a sipping so respect, just a essential afterward, getting Garcia seeing was it but and hate his mental to calm himself down. And you put international wrestling is possible will in possible wrestling, but CSC has always had a quality popular into the ring that makes his message like no one else. Nelson McGuinness played the second game, but found himself at message down to distress his his strikes is budgeted with his best answer to support and was a grappling fitness of CSA. I just was strong in Johnson delivered into the ring in this match for like 90 hours on this card, and 19 hours AEW has been seen in 2025. Actually, it did not never a muscle drama or spectacle, but it was funny because that it was perfect for what it needed to be. So, anyway, on this match, Shaq Supreme Suno. So, I was in a pre-tape video before his entrance. Nelson McGuinness met Sonny Saint for the game of saves. He was really figuring out the story for Forbidden Door, and Brian Dennison had a blast on the commentary. He was talking with Walker Stewart about the Johnson that never Steve's man. Nelson McGuinness was struggling to escape the hard gobble of the Mississippi, but to at last get his middle finger up. As you went Shaq Supreme Suno tied to cats, McGuinness playing to the crowd, but it was a funny landing into McGinnis. Benjamin Garcia tried to push the ropes closer to Hope in his mental trap in multiple submissions and holds, but the referee caught him. Was it after a series of uppercuts between both men? McGinnis blinded to the noise of the Serbian. After the silencer almost took the wind, when a pull of ripcord and human sex pretty soon as Garcia saw sag at ringside as the expressions allowed the silencer to catch the Serbian with the towel of London was a near fall, and afterward Tony Schiavone announced a new wrestling attendance record was the O2 of 1,892 sizes with Forbidden Door. So in next match we got World Tag Team Championships is all online. We got Hot Sasuke, Richard got FTR, Bandito, and Brody King. I just thought Hot Sasuke had a trouble keeping up with the insane water piece of FTR and Bandito, but doesn't break Bobby Lashley and second Busman took before its roll. Opposite that, its roll was taken away from them by a shock attack from Ricochet and Gift of Agony, and just left Bandito and Brody King to cast Dax Howard, Richard Prinzel into the ring to the win. Under this Hollow Piece and Team Sparkle had some incredible spots, but it got sloppy down, so the stress is split after other talent involved. Adjuvant Brody King was the star, also the soul was the anyone type that did not already see him a muscle racing star. This was a breakout moment. After he stood up to anyone, it looked like he was even too much with the Almighty until the Hot Sasuke double teamed him. After it was a white choice is an inch to go with Bandito, a team that came from nowhere but in every single match of the tournament is won. The finish is somewhat of questionable, spotty really, so the questions of a riddle, the Hot Sasuke was going to put anyone over clean. I think it did set up a great rivalries into the Hot Sasuke against Gift of Agony and Ricochet that should help something that stable for face tone. I think this was real spotty work. It is fully revealed that MCF all stress and just has revenge of the group kicking him out. And also, Bobby Lashley and Sergio Busman Bob a big for their silences throughout. It was only the Connie finish that protect them, so follow up with decide how much that the person Cody models. I just said first is bright from here with a tag team in top division. His event will be interesting. As also for Bandito, as the Steves is just set for FTR against Adam Coburn and Christian Case. And the winner of this match, Bandito and Brody King. After from the 0 hour, there was Queen Amada, and Tangle continued to block, returning back into the ramp. Sunny Hart and Sky Blue helped hold Castle Queen Amada, but Sammy Hill made a second return for the save After went the whole Suzuki associate one deal about FTL reviews to tag in the crowd wanting King, and he finally got the hat tag to 1/81. After the crowd went wild when King and Lashley faced off was the first time beginning the immense sense. After the Almighty punching him with a spine buster, but he followed back up a clothesline and Lashley out outside the ring. His next match got an unified 7-6 match. It's all line. They got Cassidy Cole against Sports Stickland. After Sports Stickland walked into this match with a vulnerable knee, and Cassidy Cole also went after his neck, leaving him a hobble compelled. It's just a mingle fought hard throughout, and Jesse set a Rainmaker almost to his limit. Injuries for Stickland caught him with a house call, but recovered Jaws the second and hit a Rainmaker for the victory. Also afterward, Kazukoa trapped Sports' knee into the steps. So after it basket with a steel seal, Basnada makes it save with a pipe. So anyway, Basnada got a pipe on his hand, and Roger made his shock return, beating up Basnada with security tried to influence, but he got laid out about Sports Stickland wasn't in pain. It was Bargelo that hit John Cass, and most every member also said a family. And when Casati came out at last to steer down of Bargelo to instead with the family with some apparatus. After with Sports Stickland and Casa Code click to level the most to complete match of the night. To this point, supposedly focus on Koa with running down with Swerve, also ready to break it was causing innovative. After Domingo did not always see his injuries, but down the distress, it was clear and early every move that Stickland was running out of time to win. After with Brian Dennison on commentary so that this was recovered taking Sports mental health a most dangerous man at that field. After very public after Red Week was a level, it was a Rainmaker still sets a top man. There's a John Cass family, a group that got even more dangerous with the return of Winslow. After the away destroyed even his path and laughing in Sports Stickland's face was a perfect for the big man. After Wallow, the Death Rattles lose control of AEW family, history becomes a new big bad with so many top names to strategy to stop them. And this is AEW closest story was the official sparkly with the return of Casati, who might be the answer, just dropping Cass when he turns against him. I think he might. So, in the winner on this match, Cassius Okora. Speaking of Seymour's song and commentary for this match, after when Sports Stickland first dive into the outside caused some pain in his knee. When Cassius Court tossed him to the floor and was in serious pain. Angie was forced to feet off to the crowd as but Sylvie Minkle continued to wheel him down, hitting in spotty the victorious Brimbuster onto the stair steps. It was important to call it with a simple Olympic slam due to a neck pain who could not pan him as a Minkle responded Mary from stone onto the floor in a weird moment for color. I knew it was mistaken that wasn't to switch, so up with it ritual and battle. I just thought we make it with so honest. I just thought if we make it twice and then hit the slow stomp, but he was slow to pan due to the impact on his knee, sending up only in their fall. In the next match, we got AEW Women's World Championship. We got topless Toni Storm goes 1-on-1 against Athena. After Athena took whole time marking topless Toni Storm only in this match. After but the topless one refused to go down, wasn't even with a wasn't neck injury, having her body stocks protect Athena, and when Storm started to come back. After until Miyasako got involved, the topless one and it counted the old face into it cold face the second ring to win by submission. So after Bosley Casino made this an incredible battle for the AEW Women's World Championship, the forever champion with Ajax and neck with Bosley with a bottle Storm move, throwing it without power behind her and strikes due to the focus. After the two women, the following win they need to include incredible finish showing this chemistry that should be for disposed. And this was a disappointing result, deposit how great Storm remains, the longest waiting women's world champion over her 4 reigns has herself forever as the top women in AEW. And it is hard to imagine any better opportunity to move the title while asserting Athena Venus to women's top division is so it move more top names will step up to sunset top list. One Athena to make never get a better opportunity, while still holding her all weights women's world champion. Every time we tell when AEW has a greater goal in mind for her Storm will put always at the end of her 4th rating as a world champion. Anyway, on this match, Toni Storm. Speaking of Brian Jensen, this highlight how stronger to wrestle her. Was it started with her neck injury? I did his best in caught after the great commentary night. The Taiwanese one took out Buddy Starks early and a strong seal onto the floor. The forever champion responded with a sonic drop kick into the lead to to the barricade, causing it so critical. Argument of Phoenix made a point to Buddy, referee Aubrey Edwards, who would not back down to her attack. After Ferrero Sabian teased a power dive onto the steps, but the topless one by her way of free and sent Phoenix into the lead barricade facing it. The Storm caught Athena with Storm Zero with a near falls and it went with a power double on the apron, but Brady Starks saved the Ferrero, 7 pointing the apron, setting up with Zero face on the apron. So, let me see here. So, in next match, I got AEW Men's World Championship is on the line. We got him and Adam Page against MCF. Idea of MCF tied to steal this match time again, was even taking it after a referee bump, low blow, and he sniggled. However, him and Adam Page got his foot into set the ropes, in which Mark Briscoe came out and helped the referee see in the time. After when MCF gets to the ring with a low blow and contract shot as the Cowboy busted him back with the contract followed by a deny and back shot to the win, as it wasn't main event of anything since Last Out is not considered quality match. This was a wasn't style with title bout playing to the crowd and wasn't such a match on a concert initiative. So let me see here. So, argument Hammond was fighting angry, and MCL helped to take advantage of that angle to steal such an agent Miz World Championship. So also off, found the Cowboy Master in him a sleep trick for sleep trick and whatnot to finish the job in any way he needed to. After it was in overboard about down to the stretch with plenty of something with would not be to anyone making the first pay-per-view match was most cleaner and stronger overall conscious but set in the goal is if an ultimate just had the whole attendance on their edge of the seats and the piercing middle lost them for a second. Andy just leave a clear silence to MCF when he wants to be a true World Champion again. He might, I think. So, let me see. And I guess I just leave a clear signs to MCF when he wants to be a true World Champion. No, I say that once. I think he cannot steal it away from Heyman Page. He is going to need to own it and claim rematch will pay off his contest of water focus in a big way. And the winner on this match, Heyman Adam Page. Heyman Adam Page got was the biggest pull pop of the night, and while also the fans also sing along to MCF theme. And just that Cowboy bought some fight just at the ringside, but Idiot only in as well. It was an idiot only it had to be taken down. Talked down from missing is still sealed by referee Blaze with the ball after targets the left arm after MCF concept backside into the assault of the off. After the assault of the off and grabs the timekeeper table and carry it to the ramp after a blow. Meanwhile, the Cowboy loses it himself for a dead eye. MCF wanted him outside and caught the Cowboy. He wasn't wanting sending him and face into the steel seal to bust him open. The soul of the off for the upgrade from the stone off the broken table and did Yasmin a count out and Heyman made it back at 9. MC exposed the turnbuckle, but Heyman was set on 1 to send him face first into it, breaking him open to the crowd, saying, "You solve it." After the two roll back and forth through the roll up. So there was a roll up attempt. Heyman pays caught him in a dead eye, but it didn't fall. A fight forever since went out afterward. After when MCF tried to get Heyman pays to news, so Dynamite diving ring, including splitting his face, but the Cowboy just bit in his face back. So here's the thing in the main event. So we got Lights Out, Staircase, Match, yet Team Osprey, we take on the Dead Raiders, and the Young Bucks. Once the active buses spot heavy bottle, Matt Tyson was left alone into the ring, where Osprey, King Omega, covers the end of a hanging blade, in one ring angle followed by hang high fly to fall him from Hero Hossie to win. As the actor hoping Darby Allin into his feet for the full babyface has business in the ring with left for Osprey, only for the Dead Raiders to trap him hitting respect of Dead Raiders. So OPPS arrived to help anyone to try to break almost in the cave's door. And they could stop a final stomp from Moxley with steel. So here was a grab seal and he wrapped around his neck. There wasn't even such a long list of legible moments below, just not funny. So nothing of this match. This was an incredible and hardcore battle. I just so many great, very good moments throughout. It was Joey Allen. It was a face in his match. They took so many water bumps. And throughout, Osprey might have sold the second most to with his water given his current health. So I wasn't lucky everything went off safety, allowing the important Death Raiders follow up the stresses of the whole constant baby face to end the night. And this was a wild end to the show that it sets up for Osprey even more for an incredible return to as once he is healthy, wherever the Dead Raiders can stay this reveal in that time, Ospreay against Moxley is the main event for any futsal AEW pay-per-views. Something like that. On the night that Moxley went according to the plan, living in team terms and talking points like AEW, and they were all epic when it meant hardcore ball, and it's so ending moment that will be talked about for the months to come. And later on this match, we got Will Ospreay, Toyosi, Kenny Omega, Kenta Ibushi, and Darby Allin. Brian doesn't rescue himself for a commentary for some main event with living in final booth and Skyward Toysiani and Sid Walls and Skydaball to confirm that Minga was also not clear to compete for this nice out match. AEW aired a domestic video package made by Alex Winslow for Ospreay before his entrance. Also after it doesn't tease a new cornet theme, there was a Young Bucks came out to their very first theme, BOP. There is a 0 hours of Young Bucks, a bag full of tons of weapons and filled backstage into the match. They finding it was filled with gleaming balls. And last week, fuzzy marks with a steel seal wrapped around his neck, but Game Kid fought it off and finally said with a party double. And Cody Category tossed Darby Allin clear after the ring into the caves. Anthony Hossie found himself alone in the ring with all the heels. He fought off a Metro Man on his own, but Moxley knocked him down with a punch shift. In the gusset moment of the night, so Jack Wills to tap Allen to his seal and then stable to his ear with a fork. After when Ospreay returned to the mat, finally to save to Hossie from his pain after a BTE trigger injury and dropped himself over the ace to protect him. And when Mox tried to save Ospreay, but the Saints missiles him to a bed while table is in underneath to it. I think he does. After the ace teased a high five and fought to the caves, but anyone stopped him, allowing Ospreay to dive onto anyone until Ospreay and Minga make Game Kid in the center of the ring, and his Styles class into a free trigger hanging blade combo. The heels broke it up the pan, so Cleaner punched Mox with a free trigger in one angle, but again the teammates broke it up to the pan, and Allen sent Rita Huda to the announce table, offset the caves, and then saves Mox. The saves ended with Game Kid catching Allen and sending them above through and set for a full tables onto the stage. And overall so, AEW has set a mostly high balls in his pay-per-view output over the past 2 years. It's like Forbidden Door. And you won't be seeing his the best of 2025 yet, but it's still up. This is boss advocates the life steel case match with this highlight how much using of the final spot onto the show from the in-ring as to surpass post-match. And last week, Suzuki is grappled and he has a smooth recovery. AEW could maybe will have teased the main event of All In Wembley Stadium in 2026 at the close of the night. Arguments that their wills have heated up over against the John Callis family looks screaming then and even for sticking into will likely be out for a while. And it did so deliver a dark twist as the current narrative of AEW and gave a clear and for the soul where at last the rest of the year. After the rest of the card was lost its matching sources of women's in a big way, spoiling Thomas Tony Storm against Athena, and Heyman and Pace against MCF. Remember that a last Saturday in England that could have lots of racing, possibly for where the AEW men's World Championship scene could go next. I just have evidence of this so that we're Forbidden Door focus will get great, but it is a shame that it was not more. At last, hero of Horsey to Horsey a wonderful send-off for his final UK match. So everything is on track, and AEW can deliver even better as it come AEW all out in less than 1 month's time. It's so much more. So, let me see. So look at my YouTube Kenny poll for a night. So we got 67% like it so tonight for AJ for AJ this opinion for being Joel. 2% is alright. It's so sweet didn't like it. So let's go to my X poll. So give me 1 minute. So this match isn't crazy insane about this tonight. So we got 60% like it so tonight for AJ for being Joel. 20% is alright, and 20% didn't like it. So thank you for hanging out on my AJ for being Joel review and recap, and so much more. So thank you for watching, and we will see you guys tomorrow night for Monday Night Raw. There's so much more. So we got one Stissel, one Circle, Occupied Radio, Spotify, Podcast Anything, and the Alter Globe by BCW. There's so much more. So we might do live right here tomorrow night, Monday Night Raw. There's so much more. So have a great Sunday, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. So tomorrow night we have a slight time. Monday Night Raw starts at 3. So we must start doing review at 6 and give it time. So have a great Sunday. Have a rest of the week. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So have a great night. Have a rest of the week, you guys. I'll see you next time. How I'm going, guys. Peace.